Up this morning, there's a new warning for parents and kids about energy drinks. Maybe you've seen Prime Energy on social media.
The drink is getting so much negative attention, schools are actually banning it.
An influencer popular with kids is under the magnifying glass. The FDA is being asked to investigate an energy drink owned by YouTuber and boxer Logan Paul.
Just 12 ounces. It has an Prime has an eye-popping level of caffeine. And that's giving parents and doctors the jitters.
Logan Paul is now quietly shrinking along with his fake energy drink, Prime Hydration. After all the hype, the market is crashing hard every single day and the product is getting rejected almost everywhere. You might remember that in early 2023, Prime made headlines for selling over 1 billion bottles, even outselling Gatorade in certain stores and generating over $250 million in global retail sales.
We are flying. I don't know if you want to say the numbers.
You want the numbers?
Yeah, we want the numbers.
What are we dealing with here? We cleared $110 million in retail sales.
But fast forward to today, numbers are dropping fast. Prime's profits have sunk lower than half of what they once were, with a decline of more than $60 million reported across various markets. And here's the reality. Prime isn't making any real profit anymore. In a desperate attempt to keep the hype alive, Logan Paul and KSI tried attaching Prime to major brands like WWE, Arsenal, and the UFC, but let's be real, that didn't work either. The brand sponsorships feel forced and are failing to revive the product's reputation. Compare that to something like Body Armor, a brand once backed by Kobe Bryant and now manufactured by Coca-Cola.
Big opportunity for Body Armor because they're now going to be within the Coca-Cola bottling system. It's a 1-2 punch from Coke at Pepsi and at Keurig Dr. Pepper.
Body Armor grew steadily, gained trust, and was eventually bought out because of real consumer demand. Prime, it's getting banned from schools, criticized by health experts, and slammed by parents for misleading marketing and dangerous caffeine levels. So in today's video, we're breaking down exactly why Prime is crashing, what led to this downfall, how Logan and KSI may have overplayed their hand, and whether there's any real chance for Prime to bounce back. Or is this the beginning of the end for Logan Paul's business empire? As you might know, when Logan Paul and KSI realized they couldn't keep up with the market anymore, it was already too late. At the peak of Prime's popularity, they rushed into multiple large-scale manufacturing deals all at once to grow as fast as possible, maybe too fast. But soon after, they realized they couldn't meet the demand they had promised. One major manufacturer, Refresco, ended up suing Prime for $67 million, claiming that Prime backed out of their agreement. That's a huge red flag. It shows that Prime wasn't able to follow through on its own business decisions, and now they're facing serious consequences. So in many ways, Prime ended up destroying itself. When a brand starts burning bridges with manufacturers, the question becomes, what happens when no one wants to produce your product anymore? Without partners, your entire business falls apart. Meanwhile, Logan Paul and KSI kept pushing Prime by disrespecting other established brands like Gatorade, trying to make them look outdated just to hype up their own product. But this strategy backfired. Instead of building something original and respected, they made themselves look petty and unprofessional. To keep the hype going, they even collaborated with Mr. Beast to launch new products, but once again, they copied existing ideas, like mimicking Lunchables.
Start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
The hydration beverages that are on the market right now are like either A, not good for you, B, taste like shit, or C, are archaic as fuck. Gatorade's been around for 15 years, has 120 calories. It's so high in sugar, it's fucking garbage.
Fuck Gatorade!
But when the dust finally settles, the truth always comes out. And the truth is, real brands survive, fake hype doesn't. That's exactly why Gatorade and Body Armor are still standing strong in the market, while Prime is getting rejected everywhere. Think about it. While Prime's own manufacturing partner is suing them, Coca-Cola is out here bidding to fully acquire and manufacture Body Armor, the brand once backed by Kobe Bryant. And the most shocking part, Coca-Cola didn't rush. They waited 9 years, yes, 9 full years, just to see whether Body Armor could actually prove itself in the market before stepping in.
In 2025, we want to be the #1 sports drink, right? That means we got to roll up our sleeves and we got to get after it, and we got to make sure that the market, we got to make sure other athletes understand that there's a better for you option out there.
When we had a vision to create a better for you sport drink than Gatorade, and a lot of entrepreneurs, Sarah, don't talk about the 5 years. You know, the first 5 years of the company, where Coke made the investment in 2018 and
So actually, the real question is, why did Body Armor succeed in the market while Prime couldn't? After all the aggressive and false attacks to harm other products, Prime still failed to hold its ground. The truth is, Prime doesn't even fully understand why it exists in the market. Sometimes Logan Paul says their product is for athletes, other times they say it's for kids. They can't even clearly communicate their actual intention. Even experts are raising concerns about Prime's ingredients, which is damaging the brand further. In one video, Derek from More Plates, More Dates exposed how Logan Paul is confusing and fooling people with Prime's different products and marketing tactics.
Liquid IV with 11 grams of sugar compared to Prime's 2 grams. Liquid IV has 870 milligrams of electrolytes, and the Prime stick has 871 milligrams of electrolytes.
And now it's intentional. Look, we're this much better by 1 milligram. This is not the same stratification of electrolytes. So when he lumps them together as if it is an electrolyte is an electrolyte, it's like, do you know the composition of sweat that even comes out of your fucking face when you're exercising, bro? I don't think so. I think you think that this is all the same. And for you to go at Liquid IV, ready to like chop their head off when you don't even know what the difference is and why it would be useful to maybe have some sodium in there, is actually kind of laughable, to be honest.
And also, the point is that Prime isn't just failing as a business, it's potentially harming people, especially children. With its fake sugars and questionable ingredients, health experts are concerned about the effects it could have on young consumers. That's exactly why schools across the world are starting to ban Prime, and awareness campaigns are now being launched to warn children and parents about its risks.
School families we talked to said the craze sparked a secondhand market in some schools, with students reselling single bottles for a profit.
Maybe young children might feel like, because it's colourful, you know, it's bright, they might think, oh yeah, that looks so cool.
I just think it's because famous people are like...
Yeah, the influencers.
Yeah, like influencing it, and like everyone believes them.
And that's how Logan Paul created fake hype using his influencer image to push Prime into the market. They didn't build the brand based on quality, they built it around their fame, hoping people would buy it just because of their name. Their goal was simple: make Prime look like a trustworthy brand so they could collect as much profit as possible. But the truth is, if people knew everything from the start, Prime wouldn't have gotten this far. Now, things are different. People are waking up. It's no longer confusing. Consumers are becoming more aware, and they're starting to realize what the shady product really is. Even doctors and health professionals are now exposing Prime, breaking down how it can be harmful to the body and how the brand tries to hide the real sugar content while falsely labeling some products as zero sugar.
Flavors such as Tropical Punch have zero added sugars but use calorie-free sweeteners instead. This is in the form of number E955, known as sucralose. If children get used to other types of sweet drinks, they may end up choosing them over water, which can be an issue for both their dental health and overall well-being, Signis van Vel at Lifesum said. In general, parents should encourage their children to choose water as their main option for hydration.
And now, even the government is starting to take action. Officials are becoming more concerned about the issue, and that's one of the key reasons why Prime is collapsing so quickly. Most notably, a New York senator recently raised concerns about Prime, urging the FDA to launch an investigation into the drink's ingredients and marketing practices.
This morning, New York Senator Chuck Schumer is calling on the FDA to investigate the energy drink Prime.
One of the summer's hottest status symbols for kids is not an outfit, it's not a toy, it's a beverage.
So right now, Prime is collapsing faster than anyone expected, and ironically, it's collapsing in the same aggressive way it once attacked other brands in the market. But while those other brands stayed strong, Prime is the one falling apart. It's quickly becoming a toxic product, and if this trend continues, it's not far-fetched to believe Prime could disappear completely from the market. And when that happens, it won't just be the drink that suffers. Logan Paul and KSI could also go down with it. They built this brand on their faces, their influence, and their hype. So if the brand fails, their credibility and business reputations take a massive hit too. So the real question is it just Prime that's collapsing? Or will Logan Paul and KSI be destroyed with it? What do you think?